What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode in career mode. Obviously, last episode out, we had left you off with a decision to make a massive one at that as well. It was whether or not we would sign Artur from Barcelona. What I will say is I left you guys the decision, and 78% of people, or something, or it might have even been in the 80s at the time of me recording this video now, you guys said yes. So Artur will be joining the club and he will become another signing. That is provided that we can negotiate a contract with him. Because of course, as I said to you guys, that's good. Wait, what on earth does it say there? CPU AI only. What? Have they changed something in FIFA career mode? What's the CPU AI on? I have no idea what that means. Anyways, going to negotiate a deal. £43.5 million is currently the transfer that we have negotiated with Barcelona for him. But we're going to try and give him a contract today. I don't know if he's going to even accept this. He's going to have to take a pay cut to join us because we only have 150 grand in the wage budget. So I'm going to say crucial first team player. He currently stands at 84 rated with a potential of 90. So, I mean, in that regard, that's sensational. Is he going to want a release clause? He doesn't want a release clause. That's happy days. Accept that. But how much is he going to want? 110,000 with a signing bonus. He's going to take a pay cut. Yes, happy days. Artur becomes the major signing of this season. He is here, ladies and gentlemen. Signed a top player as we should have. I mean, this Brighton side has come along very, very nicely indeed. Like I said, Pereira is going to drop off out of the bench now. And then, of course, Artur joining the club will be the man that goes onto it to then be brought in instead of Davy Proper. And these are his stats. 85 composure, 85 vision, balance good, jumping good, reactions great, stamina good, long passing 81, long shot 77. I'm going to actually train him up a little bit as well to get him up even higher. Weak foot 3-star, skill moves 4-star, can play centre midfield or CDM, 5'7", like I said. I don't know what it means by CPU AI only because that's new to me since I began recording this episode. So not entirely sure with that regard. He's got decent stand tackling as well. Like I said to you guys last episode, he's thought very, very highly of at Barcelona. And so I'm quite happy to have him here. I'm going to actually change around the squad numbers to give him a new shirt then. At the moment, as it stands, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is available. Rabiot's wearing number 8. Could always swap Rabiot to 6. Let's do that. Let's swap Rabiot to 6. So I apologize to anybody out there from Brighton if you've already brought yourselves a 8 Rabiot shirt. Of course, the club will refund you and get you sent a new shirt out. And Artur will wear the number 8 shirt. So there we go. There's the shirts improved and done. So we've still got Ollie Watkins wearing number 7, Balotelli wearing number 9, Florian Andone wearing number 10. Of course, I'm going to swap around some shirt numbers still to come. But ladies and gentlemen, that ends off what has been a very, very productive transfer window in this second season of the Brighton career mode. Obviously, I have been quite happy. We've now got an offer in for Matty Ryan, which I'm going to go ahead and accept because, like I said to you guys, he's not even number 2 now. Ramiro is actually higher than him. So we'll accept that deal, see if he negotiates terms with Bilbao. Moving forward, still waiting for other stuff. A transfer offer for Izquierdo. Again, wasn't going to sell him. But I think because of the fact now we have so many good players in that position, Vinicius Jr., Brahimi, he's actually fallen second fiddle. So I'm going to accept that as well. Just free up the space, really. Steiner, please go out on loan. Los Angeles want him. I know there was one thing that you guys said I could go into. Is it delegate or something? I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyways, yeah, so hopefully you'll negotiate terms. So we've got 2 offers accepted. Izquierdo and also Matty Ryan. And there is Matty Ryan going. Steiner hasn't moved out on loan for like the 14th time. Barcelona want to sign Ales Mateju. He can leave the club. I'm wondering why Barca want him, to be honest, because not what I'd consider to be top-class young talent. But hey, maybe their scouts have seen something in him that I haven't as another transfer offer. Still waiting to see, actually, if Izquierdo will go. Matty Ryan has gone. And now it's waiting to see if Izquierdo leaves. Still got 5 hours left in the window, though, so I'm assuming something's going to happen. There's potential still for actually a big money move as well, elsewhere to somewhere else. So there is Ollie Watkins wanted a loan by Fiorentina. Nope, we're going to reject that. I'm still waiting. Is Izquierdo going? All right, guys, there's 1 hour left in the window, and there has been another massive move. As I'm going to show you right now, still no information as to whether or not Izquierdo is leaving. Mateju has gone. He's joined Barcelona. This might be Izquierdo leaving here, but will he leave in this window, or is it too late and he's going to have to wait until he goes again? Let's find out when it will let me skip across, because at the moment, it's still loading. There we go. Okay, so 3 new messages. Loan offer for Sessegnon. Fiorentina want him, very much like they wanted Ollie Watkins, but I'm not going to loan either of these guys out. Transfer deadline day has ended. £730 million spent in that one day across all leagues. Youth squad monthly report. I guess I could take a look at that. Going to get rid of Joseph Burns here. Not good enough. Going to get rid of Thomas Muller as well. And Harrison Jackson can also get out. There we go. So I'm going to keep these guys. But no message on Izquierdo as of yet. So he hasn't actually gone. So the only 2 sales we had was Matty Ryan and the other guy to Barcelona. So like I said, there was still time for a big money move, and that was Toni Kroos joining the Premier League, joining Chelsea for £86 million from Real Madrid. Obviously, Koulibaly was a transfer that already happened. Manolas already happened. Perisic already happened. I think we'll have a big transfer in here of our own now as well with that one right there. Arthur on deadline day to Brighton and Hove Albion for £43,500 and £3,511. Very, very strange indeed. But in terms of the outgoings then, this is how it looks. Obviously, Massaju joining Barca, Matty Ryan joining Bilbao, and the only other one that you haven't seen, obviously, Arthur to us. That is it then for the first transfer window of the season. Now, we have to just work our way through the league and try our hardest to compete with this Brighton Hove Albion side. Honestly, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't. We have a really good squad here, and I'm looking forward to this season. Obviously, today's episode, we're also going to make our Champions League debut. Okay then, so it's time to jump into game 1. We're taking on Arsenal, as you can see right now. 4 wins from 4 games in our opening 4. Haven't conceded a goal yet either, which is pretty damn good. Arsenal 6th place, 1-3 out of their 4, losing only 1. They only scored 6 though, so this could be quite a tough game, this one. But worst case scenario is we lose, and even then, we will still be in the top 4. Again, I'm not worried about trying to win the title this season. It's just about getting ourselves into the top 4, making sure that we have Champions League football again next year. So that's the side we're going to go with, obviously on ultimate difficulty. Straight after this game, we take part in our first Champions League game against Marseille. That's the thing I'm looking forward to. But still, this is a really, really good side that we've got here. Arthur to make his debut alongside Rabiot. It's Brahimi, Pascal Gross, Ali Reza, and Mario Balotelli to do the job of scoring. And of course, defensively, Sessegnon, Dunk, Kehrer, and Odriozola to stop us conceding. With little Frankie Brown, I call him little, 6'7", even though he's 18. Taller than most 18-year-olds at that point. In goal to try and save anything that Arsenal throw at us from the likes of Aubameyang/Lacazette if they've still got them up front. But guys, let's jump into game and see what happens. Here is Sessegnon. Mario's inside. Super Mario going to get a chance to finesse this. Mario Balotelli! What a save it was. I did not time it well at all. And Bernd Leno pulls off a good save for Arsenal. But again, I think if I'd have timed that correctly, it might have gone into that top corner. Brahimi's delivery towards the box. It's headed out brilliantly from Arsenal, who clear their lines, but it's Brahimi again on the ball. Arthur is the man free in the centre. We've used him as well. Overlapping is Ryan Sessegnon. Chance for him to run at this Arsenal backline now. Oh, tried to do a step over, and he just didn't register at all. Unfortunately, we had a little chance there. And like I said, if I'd have timed it correctly, might have been as one like what has happened. Where is my defence? Why is Brahimi playing centre-back all of a sudden? Hello? Okay. Now got to focus on defending. Lovely football, Arsenal. Odriozola. Stop the cross. He hasn't done. And there is Arthur with a flick on. And it's an important one as well. It just about puts off the man at the back stick for Arsenal. You can see Emery doesn't look too happy with that. But that was an important touch from Arthur there. And I've not actually done it again. What am I doing? I'm not stopping the cross coming in. And Frankie Brown's not got there. Lewis Dunk was beaten to the ball again, and it's come off the woodwork. We're lucky. We're still in front. We're still on level terms here, but we are lucky. Very lucky indeed. Mario towards Brahimi, who's going to get the ball under control, but forced backwards instead of forwards. This is what I'm talking about. There's nothing at this position for Brahimi as he's found Balotelli towards Arthur. Struggling to really get in behind this Arsenal backline. Ali Reza, though, lovely dummy. Gets the shot away as well. Oh, he's saved onto the crossbar by Leno. That was brilliant from Ali Reza, though. And I thought for a moment that was going to be 1-0 Brighton. Beautiful skill from Ali Reza, letting it run through his legs. Took 2 Arsenal players out of the game. But then Leno does what he's paid to do. Saves it onto the crossbar. Okay, last few seconds. Referee, end the half off. There it is. Half time is 0-0 here at the Emirates. We've gave a good account of ourselves. Haven't found a goal yet. The ball's hit the woodwork a couple of times as well. Arsenal have had one. We've had one. Obviously, Leno making that save as well. was a top-class save. I have got to think one mind about the game against Marseille to come, because, of course, it's only a few days now we're playing Champions League football break. So we need to think about that as well, potentially for substitutions that might happen in the second half, as Arthur is that man on the ball now for us. Lovely little skill, gets it off towards the Razor. Razor towards Pascal. Balotelli, you're beginning to frustrate me, my friend. Hang on a minute. Mario! What a save! Ali Razor rebound! It's 1-0 Brighton! It's the luckiest goal we're probably going to score today, but I'll take it. I have no idea what Arsenal were doing defensively. I can't even explain what was going on back there. But if I was Emery, I would be absolutely livid with my team. Look at that. Playing themselves out of danger. Too easy. It's too easy. They did this against us, actually, the back end of last year as well, when we were in the league. And we went 1-0 down against them. And they tried to play their way out of the defence. And we ended up scoring with Andoni, I believe, who smashed one into the top corner to get rescue, a 1-1 draw in that game. And it's happened again to them. They make a mistake trying to play out the back. And obviously, I'm loving that because, again, came from literally nowhere. Okay, Ali Razor. Pascal Gross towards Brahimi. Lovely ball out wide. Balotelli, get yourself in the box, mate. He's in, but the cross wasn't ideal. Straight to an Arsenal defender who dealt with it pretty well. As Rabiot, look at that. Tell you what, our two CDMs or our two centre midfielders, whatever you want to call them, they're going to be beasts this year. Here he is again, Arthur. Had a brilliant debut so far. Finding Mario. Balotelli with a shot. It's going to come back to him. Still Mario Balotelli. Now Brahimi. Brahimi sees Arthur. He's through. Deserves a debut goal. He's not going to get it. It's deflected behind. It's a Brighton corner. And I think now is probably the time for a couple of changes. So I'm going to make these changes happen very quickly. Pascal coming off. We'll have Phil on in his place. Oh, look at Junior. Vinicius Junior already 81 rated. Come on, son. Get yourself out on that left-hand side. See if you can create a second. Wrap up these points. But Arthur has been brilliant all evening long. Deserves a goal, and that was good defending from Socrates. Well, this could become very, very interesting because Lacazette's through, and Dunk hasn't got the pace, and that's a great ball, and that should have been... It's offside. It's offside. Calm down, DJ. It's offside. I was going to say that was an incredible goal if Arsenal had scored that, but it's not because it was offside. So even if it had gone in the back of the net, would not have counted, but still, very, very, very interesting indeed how they just played one through ball, used their pace, and they were in behind. Having said that, we've just done that here with Vinicius Junior, who needs a good cross, and he got it, but Mario Balotelli didn't read the flight of the ball, and Arsenal clear it. I'm going to go to defensive here, because we don't need to commit men forward anymore. We're in front, we just need to hold on to this now. Balotelli stealing back the ball. He sends Ali Razor down the line. There's only a matter of a few minutes to go here, so largely if we keep the ball, we should be winning the game. But here is Arthur towards Rabiot, lets it run. Gets on the end of it as well. Adrian Rabiot needs to pick his pass out. He's got Balotelli, and it's 2-0 Brighton. Points secured here at the Emirates. It's Mario Balotelli's. Is it fourth goal of the season now or fifth? I've lost count, but we are winning this one by 2-0, and we are still yet to concede a goal in the Premier League in our opening 5 games. Lovely from Rabiot leaving that ball, and then he's not strong enough, and then it's just a simple task of picking out his pass and Balotelli finishing it off. 2-0 Brighton, 3 points secured. Bring on Marseille in the Champions League. Here is a cinematic that I was waiting for. The Champions League, I've had to mute it because of the fact that the music plays. And of course, the Champions League music is actually copyrighted, so that's not ideal. But anyways, let's jump ourselves into the game against Marseille in just a moment's time here. It's our first game in the Champions League. Imagine nights like this at the Amex. Brighton fans, if you sat there at home now, savour this. Just savour it. Because at the end of the day, you're about to witness your side at the Amex with players such as Arthur, Rabiot, Mario Balotelli take on Marseille in the Champions League. Okay, then. 2 changes to the side that just beat Arsenal 2-0. Davy Proper has come in for Arthur, the man that dominated that midfield in that one. And also Vinicius Junior is coming in for Ali Razor on the right. Other than that, it's unchanged. So Balotelli keeps his position up front. We've still got the same back 4. Frankie Brown in goal. Rabiot in there. Brahimi, Pascal as well. Got experience with a mixture of youngsters. I'm feeling pretty confident. I wonder what Marseille's side's going to look like. Let's take a look in game. So let's hope that everything I've just said didn't actually get edited out of the video. If it did, basically, I was talking and obviously I forgot that the Champions League theme song plays out loud when you're lining your teams up. In which case, the Champions League theme song is copyrighted on YouTube. So if it did, then this makes no sense to you. If it didn't, then perfect. But let's get ourselves on the way. I will reiterate the point I made earlier about the fact that the Amex looks very, very cool indeed under the Champions League lights. It looks like Marseille have come here looking to literally just shut up shop early on. They're giving me a lot of time and possession within their half, and got everybody back in their half then for the moment at that point. Won that header to Vinicius Jr., who does very well actually to keep hold of it. So it looks like Marseille's plan is to try and frustrate me, get men behind the ball, and maybe hit us on the counter, as it is only the first game of this group stage. What a pass that is through towards Yacine Brahimi. Leaving the ball behind with him, but he puts the dink in towards Vinicius Jr. Gets the shot away, and Vinicius Jr. scores our opening Champions League goal. Brighton 1, Marseille 0. It's the young lad from Real Madrid who's got it. Question marks were raised when he signed for Brighton. People were asking, why would you leave Real Madrid and join Brighton Hove Albion? Well, he saw potential in the project that we're building here, and he clearly thinks that he's going to play a part in this. And what a nice pick out it was from Brahimi, and then the finish, it's got to go in, and it did go in. Him, Arthur, this club has got a bright future ahead of itself. And at the minute, we are leading Marseille in our opening Champions League group stage game by 1-0. But now, how is this going to affect how they play? Like I said, it could all affect it in a massive way. Expect Dimi Payet to have a say in this game. Well, Group E cinematic is popping up. As you can see, Barcelona and AEK Athens are the other sides in our group stage. That should have been updated because this goal of the Amex does mean that we are now on to 3 points and do top the group. I am yet to see what the current score over with Barcelona and AEK Athens is currently, so I don't actually know about that one. But we are leading as Sessignon to a really good area. Like I mentioned, Marseille, men behind the ball at the moment. Pascal Gross towards Vinicius Jr. again. Jr. gets the shot away again. That's a brilliant save that time. Oh my goodness me. Dream start it would have been if Vinicius Jr. had put us into 2-0 in front there. Unfortunately, the keeper is equal to it. Very good save, but what a moment that was. I'm so comfortable right now, and it's because we're getting so much time on this ball. Marseille are giving us way too much time and space. Look at this. Davy Proper, chance to hit one, and he's going to make it 2-0 Brighton. What are Marseille doing here? They've turned up to the Amex, clearly thought, Brighton haven't conceded a goal yet. They're scoring for fun. We'll sit back and hit them on the counter because that might be the only way that they get something out of the game. But I tell you what, if you're going to give us that time and space with the players that we have got, this is what we'll do to you. Rabiot into Davy Proper. Look at the time he's got to pick his spot. No chance for the Marseille goalkeeper. Brighton dream start in the Champions League. It takes a deflection on the way through, actually. I'd take that back for the keeper. Not a lot he can do against a deflection. But Davy Proper doubles it. I'm very happy. Did you see the reaction of Ollie Watkins on the bench there? I tell you what, I did not expect this whatsoever. And we have been given far too much respect from Marseille tonight. They haven't come here looking to actually hit us hard and hit us early. I think if they'd have done that, might have been a different story. The problem at the moment is we are playing so well, scoring for fun, not conceding, that for teams it's very difficult to get their game plan together. Do they come and attack us and hit us early, or do they sit back and try and hit us on the counter like Marseille have done? Because tonight it's not worked. As here we go again, Vinicius Jr., look at the time. Oh, Davy Proper, if that ball goes through, we're in for 3. Matter of minutes until we go into the half-time. There it is. And would you believe the start that we have had here at the Amex? 2-0 up at the break against Marseille, who have thrown nothing, absolutely nothing our way in that first half. They gave us so much, and 2 goals coming courtesy of Vinicius Jr. and Davy Proper is the difference. Something's got to give in this second half for Marseille, otherwise this is going to be a very bleak start to their Champions League in this season, as they've given the ball away already in the second half. We're going to look to hit them. Oh, pass Davy. I mean, it's actually Pascal Gross, that one, wasn't it? Yeah, we've had a couple of times where if we'd have just got that final ball correct, we'd have been in again. It's Dimi Payet said he'd have a say in the game. Not the say I was expecting. Oh, no. Miscontrol from Rabiot has set up Marseille quite nicely here. Ball in towards the feet of his teammate. That's a brilliant one-handed save from Frankie Brown. And that's what I like to see from the American. You're my hero, mate. You're my hero. 6'7" of you. What a save that is. One-handed. Uh-oh, near post cut. You're not beating Frankie Brown like that. Come off it, man. I mean, arguably, this is danger now. We do have to stay focused and start defending. I need to stop memeing a little bit because this is a bit of a day. Oh, okay. Luckily, the cross is overhit. But that's going to be picked up by a Marseille player, I believe. It will. Brahimi does very well, though, and actually wins as a throw-in. Danger averted. But Frankie Brown, mate, quality. Vinicius Jr. is going, keeps it in play as well. That's brilliant. Odriozola sold him there, actually, because that was difficult for Vinicius Jr., who's done so well. Feeding Rabiot. Now Pascal Gross towards Brahimi. I've got a chance now. If we can get a cross in, we have done. Rabiot on it. Deflected it. Oh, my God, it's going to go in. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh, this game just, sometimes, the game just is brilliant. It's brilliant. Some of the bounces that happen, you can only laugh at them. Rabiot's deflected shot comes off the crossbar, straight to Mario, and Super Mario makes it 3. We're definitely going to win our first game in our Champions League group, and it's also time to make a couple of changes. Phil can come on for Adrian. Got Ollie Watkins on up front for Super Mario, and Retsos can come on as well for Lewis, the captain. And that will be the 3 changes we make for now. So obviously any injuries, we'll play with 10 men for the last few minutes. 3 goals though. Mario on the score sheet as well. Amex is bouncing. It's a win. Whoa, what the heck was that challenge from Odriozola? What's he doing? I don't even know. I don't want to concede, actually, because we're yet to even concede a goal in, what's that now? 7 games? I don't want to concede. Odriozola. Davey. Out wide. Ooh, that wasn't where I wanted the pass to go, but luckily it still worked. Sessegnon, we've got a minute left. Phil Foden now in a good area. Foden. Davey proper. Still looking for a chance to go forward. Giving the ball away. Get it back, Davey. Doesn't matter because the referee's going to blow full-time whistle in a moment and end off a very good start to the Champions League life for Brighton. I nearly said Barcelona there. Feels like we're playing like Barcelona. What a turn that is. Chance to put a cross in as well. How did he even get on target? Actually, I don't want to know. Don't concede from this. I want the clean sheet again. Ref, whistle. Thank you, ref. I was going to say, we're like there over the time. There it is, the win then. Top of the Champions League group, which involves Barcelona, Marseille, and AEK Athens. But for now, we are the team on top. We are the team to beat. And we are the team looking like the best team currently in England. Match facts, there wasn't a lot in it. Frankie Brown had to make a couple of saves as we get a playing in the big league achievement. But like I mentioned, we just took our chances. And largely, Frankie Brown is the man. Rabiot with another man of the match performance to add to the one he got against Arsenal as well earlier on. 5 saves from Frankie Brown. 1 save from Steve Mandanda. That's the difference. Okay. Barcelona didn't even... Oh, Athens and Barca drew. We're actually top, and we're not even joint. We're actually out on top. Maybe this is going to be easier than I thought. What did they draw? They drew 1-1. Fair play, AEK Athens. Fair play. And you know what? I want you to join us out of the group. I want us to get out, but I also want them to get out as well now. We're still yet to concede a goal so far in the season. That might change. We'll see. I'm going to, I think, sim this game here against Derby. I think I'm going to sim it. And then we will obviously play the next one. So I need to make sure my team's the strongest. So in comes Arthur. Vinicius Jr. I guess could play, actually, because it's better than Ali Razor. Mario at top. I'm pretty sure that's one of the strongest lineups we're going to go with. So we've got a game against Derby at home. You know what would be typical? Is if, miraculously, I would lose this. As you can see by the league table, we played 5, won 5, scored 12, conceded none. Derby, a 16th. I haven't won a game yet. They've drawn 3. To be fair to them, they've scored 7 goals, though. So, I mean, fair play. But all I'm saying is, there's no reason we should lose this at all. So we better not. Okay, we're underway. It's just, oh, for God's sake. Tom Lawrence scores. Balotelli equalises, though. So, back on level terms. But, just don't do it to me, game. I mean, I'm not counting that as a goal conceded for me. Because, although, yeah, we conceded a goal here. Like, I didn't. So, you know. We're going to go on to win the game, though. Because Balotelli's just scored his second in the match. As Brahimi gave us a 2-1 lead. But he missed the penalty for the hat-trick. Typical Mario. 3-1 win, though. So, again, we win. I honestly don't care that we conceded a goal. To come back after conceding the opening goal and win the game 3-1 is happy days. I'm feeling I might play this game against Man City as well in the EFL Cup. I feel like I want to play it. I feel like I just want to see what we can do. I'm going to actually give a much changed around side, actually, for the game against Man City. A lot of the youngsters are turn. Like I said, we're looking at this game here against City in the EFL Cup, and I'm going to play it. We've changed around the team. Wait till you see the team we have got. So, we start... Wait, it didn't even chitch. There we go. That's the team we're going to go with. Up in up front, we got Ollie Watkins, Takefusa Kubo making a debut for me. Ali Reza, Pereira Bissouma, Bernardo Duffy, Retsos Montoya, and Ramiro. Still a decent side, actually, by all accounts. I'm wondering what the City team is going to look like. Let's check it out in game. It's obviously a debut for Takefusa Kubo. I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the team. Because when we signed him for 650k, I said to you guys he's going to be like Messi. The Japanese Messi is what I called him. So I'm going to see if that's the case. Obviously, Frankie Brown would be playing. But Ramiro gets to start in his place, and that's a brilliant save. I didn't even do anything for that. I don't know. I was thinking about maybe putting in a few youngsters that we've brought for our youth academy, but then I decided against it just because I feel like City are still going to have a decent side out. And so I still wanted to give our side the best chance, potentially, of winning. So obviously we're playing away at the Etihad, waiting to see the City lineup as the two teams do come out. Otamendi captains the side. They've got Bravo in goal. So two, I'd consider to be possibly first-team players, at least definitely experienced players. Arp makes his debut since his £4.2 million transfer from Hamburg. I don't think he's going to play many games for us, but we'll see if he scores. If he scores today, then fair enough, maybe he will. But I still want to see what the City team's going to look like. Okay, here we go. Man City, line up like this. Bravo, Gomni, Otamendi, Mari, and Mendy at the back. Decore, Herrera, Bratton, Fernandez, Thierry Ambrose, and Illich. So, like I said, they are giving opportunities to players that maybe they shouldn't. Well, not shouldn't, but maybe they wouldn't in past games. So Decore and Herrera, obviously experienced midfielders. I feel like it's a close match, this one. They've arguably got the stronger bench because I have actually left out a fair few players from our bench as well. You can see ours here. The only players largely that would get into our first team in terms of attacking intent is Vinicius Jr. And obviously Odriozola and Kera starting as well. We still got a good bench as well, but I think like this starting 11 is probably better. Takefusa Kubo, really excited to see what he's going to bring today. Andres Pereira starting that CM role alongside Bissouma. Without further ado, we're going to take on Manchester City at the Etihad. Price at stake is the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Okay, danger. Struggling to get near City. That's a nice ball, they're in. And they've scored. Man City 1, Brighton 0. Ramiro, got to be honest, shouldn't be beaten there like that. It's a good finish, don't get me wrong, but for a goalkeeper to be beaten like that, it's either a massive mistake made on their part or it's just world class from the player. It's a nice move from City, don't get me wrong, nice fast flowing football, but here, nah. Ramiro's got to save that. Not a chance that he's beaten here, and this is why he isn't our number one. Look, what's he doing? What is he doing? Straight through his legs, man. Close your legs. Why have you got them open like that? 1-0 down. Fairly unknown territory this season, this as well. 1-0 down. We're normally doing the leading as Takefusa Kubo just about keeps all of it. Bissouma. Ollie Watkins now. Trying to get a shot away if we can. Watkins. Curling! No! That deserved to go in. We need to get another chance. Kubo. Get it under. Takefusa, mate. I've got big plans for you in the future, but the way you're playing here, you've given the ball away a few times today, so far. Pereira. Kubo. Now Ali Reza. Reza to Watkins. Better. Ollie Watkins. Finish it. Beaten away. Get on the rebound. It's come towards Pereira. And how has he played that off me for a goal kick? How is that happening? Not a chance. Can't believe we get the woodwork. That's a joke. How are we not 1-1 in this game? You know what as well? That was a nice pass from Takefusa Kubo, so all fair play to him. Oh, lovely. Fusa Kubo's in! Is that saved? Oh my goodness, it was saved by Bravo. I tell you what, we have been by far the better side here since we've gone 1-0 down. What a ball in as well. And it's not offside. We're going to play it short again. We've been by far the better side since going 1-0 down. And we deservingly should be back on level terms. We are not yet. Pereira's corner in towards Duffy. Headed out. Retsos. Just not the man you want in that position. Like anyone else, better touch, maybe gets a strike away. It's just not that play that you want. Honestly, half-time, I don't know how we are losing this game. They've had one shot, and Ramiro should have saved it. We've hit the crossbar, I mean the post. Bravo's made a save. We've had the ball in their half for, like, literally 45 minutes. Ugh, jeez, man. I don't know how we're losing this. If we go out to that goal, I'm going to be so tilted. Like, we don't even deserve... I mean, what am I doing there? I have no idea. We don't deserve to go out to that goal. Honestly, don't. It's a nice ball, but Bernardo should mop this up. Nearly kicks it out of play. Ramiro's dodgy first touch. Lovely football. That is brilliant. Here goes Pereira. Finish it, mate. Pereira. Pereira! I've got to be honest. I know I can't finish in this year's game, but I thought I was better. I thought I'd got better at it, right? So here, my plan is to literally smash that back across the goalkeeper. But he's supposed to go on target. Is what I was going for there. Not. Yeah, I don't know. All right, now fair enough. Okay. What I will say is, before we went into the half, I didn't know how we were losing. Now, if we do lose the game, I do know how we lost it, and that's because I just absolutely fluffed my lines with that chance there, and don't even tell me. I mean, like, their second shot, and they've scored it. We're going out of the Carabao Cup, but we don't deserve to be. I've just completely messed up my chance, and they've taken this. It's a joke. It's a serious joke. That is brilliant. Foden against his former club. Finish it! What am I doing? I don't know. It's got to go in the back of the net. It's got to go in the back of the net. There. Service has been pretty bad. We've had shots, but they've been from midfielders and such. Ali Reza. Foden's making a bursting run. Here he is. Here is Phil. Cuts it onto the left foot. Phil! 2-1. We're back in the game. He scores against his former club. We can do this. I mean, we shouldn't even be in this position. But, nevertheless, this is quality from Phil. Quality. That's a great finish. We just need to find one more. We're going to do it. Ultra attack him for the last 10 minutes. Oh, last chance saloon. Here we go, boys. Who's injured? Who is injured? Why is he injured, for starters? I don't know, but Phil's on the ball. He's come towards Ollie Watkins. What a save from Bravo. Oh, everyone's up. Everyone and their mum's up. Look at this. Where do we even put it? Get it in. Oh, don't tell. Yes! We've got an equaliser! I can't even begin. I can't even begin to tell you. I thought Bravo was going to get that. He's up as well. Feet up has scored the equalising goal. Man City 2, Brighton 2. I apologise for my demonic laugh. Where is Bravo going? He's in no man's land. Look at him. Oh, he goes to penalties. No, he goes to penalties. I forgot. Oh, we're going to have to play penalties, and I can't take penalties in this game. To be fair, right, given the circumstances, 10 minutes ago, we were going out anyway. So at least we've had a chance at penalties. But now, this means we're going to have to take a penalty shootout. And look at the difference, right? Aguero, 83. De Bruyne, 79. David Silva, 75. We've got one player above 70, and that's Pereira. Here we go, then. Aguero up against Ramiro. Make yourself a hero. Ramiro, it rhymes. Aguero. I mean, all my rhyming was for nothing, because he scores. Pereira, who is injured as well. Going to take the first spot kick, and Bravo saves it. Not good. De Bruyne. Where's he going, guys? Where's he going? He's going here. Yes! We saved it. Okay, Bissouma, you need to score for us, mate. And he does. What a penalty. Right in the side netting, actually. That was quality. David Silva now for Manchester City. Where's he going? I believe he's going to this side. And I believed correctly. Ramiro saves it. Now Ollie Watkins to send Brighton into the game in front. Watkins. Where did the arrow go? How did he put it that wide? How did he do that? Fernandez. He's saved by Ramiro. He saved 3 of them. How did Ollie Watkins miss it by that much? And that is a great penalty from Ali Reza. Ollie Watkins. How did you miss by that much? Mendy against Ramiro. Chance to be a hero. Mendy. It's saved by Ramiro. We're going through to the 4th round. We had to work so hard for this victory here. We, honestly, Honestly, that was an unbelievable game. 2-0 down with 10 minutes to go, scored twice. And then Ramiro becomes a hero, saving the penalties in the shootout. Saved 4 spot kicks, Ramiro, there. Including this final one from Mendy after we missed. Because we're a joke. I don't know how I played so badly in that game. And that, guys, is going to be where we end the episode off today. My throat is beginning to feel a bit hoarse at the moment. So I'm going to just rest it for the rest of the night to make sure I'm ready to be able to give you guys another video from tomorrow. So 6 wins from 6 in the Premier League, 18 points, 15 goals scored, 1 conceded, of course, against Derby. Next time out, we take on Manchester United, which is a big game to kickstart the episode off with. In terms of that one, Champions League, we're topping our Champions League groups after a 3-0 win against Marseille. And of course, that final game that you saw there in the Carabao Cup against Manchester City means that we now advance through to the 4th round, where we will wait to visit and see who we are going to get in that 4th round. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you are new around here and like what you see, then the subscribe button is down below. Alongside that is a notification bell. If you click that, you'll get notified whenever a video goes live. So if you do want to miss, or don't want to miss, I should say, any of your favorite series, whether it's the career mode, player career mode, or anything like that, then make sure you have the notification bell turned on. Until next time, guys, I wonder what's going to happen in the game against Manchester United. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Catch you all again soon. Adios.